what's up with y'all? Now, I got a thing, you know what I'm saying? I got a question for, the people, you know what I'm saying? Something that I feel as though that I got an opinion on it, you know what I mean? Now, I feel as though that everyone should go to daycare. You know what I'm saying? I feel as though that everyone should go through that protocol in reference to they should leave the nest, leave out the crib. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of parents be growing up on the basis of, germophobic protection. They don't want nothing to happen to the kids. And I'm just gonna give you another perspective of how you damaging that kid from not going to daycare. You know what I mean? Daycare is a little stepping stone. It's not school, it's not home. You know what I'm saying? But it's a stepping stone. It's a different environment. Now, you can it's for real. I believe it's based on the kid and how they react and how their actions is and how fast they and in advance they are towards, development. Now, that's when the parent come into play and they take ownership on right there of that's my kid. You get what I'm saying? So my kid do what I want him to do. And that shouldn't be the case because you can be damaging that kid. That kid can be, all of us is unfamiliar with the unknown. You know what I mean? And we're not willing to change. We're not open to change. But when you're forced to do things, like as a child, you're forced to eat things that you don't like, you know what I mean? You take a liking to it. So you have to be prone to it to the point that you have to become acceptance of it. So now, back to daycare, you bounce around. You go to the one daycare, you see how this person live or how their environment are, their interaction with others, you know what I'm saying? A child is a sponge, so they interaction, they're developing of feelings, development of physique, you know what I mean, their physical body, you know what I'm saying, that all comes with, their peers, other people, other environments. Now, the damaging part when you keep them home, when you keep your child home at that early age and that stage, they only know what they know. They only know what you know. They only know what their environment knows. So if they don't see white people, they don't even know that white people exist until they go to school. Maybe some get in high school, damaged. Some don't have an interaction with, if they're a single child and they're at home with their mom or staying at home with their dad, they don't know how to interact with others and how to share to the point that they grow up and be selfish. It's only them in the world. It's all about them. So that's what I'm saying, like, damaging, you know what I mean? Now, I understand, like I said, what did you gain from keeping them away from school, keeping them away from daycare? I mean, I'm just asking, to the point that your child only know what they know because you kept them in for however long till they was 5, because you start school pre-K 4, 5, or 5. So you kept them in school, you kept them from 5 years. That's 5 years of development. That's 5 years of advancement. That's 5 years of interaction. You get what I'm saying? And you kept them all away from that to the point this is what he is now. That's like a ball player not playing street ball or not going to the playground and then he just go under the whistle and go straight to the league or go straight to playing ball in high school or organized football or organized. You can't do that. I feel as though you gotta have that street. You gotta have that grit. You gotta have that playground. You gotta have that, you know what I'm saying, that's like a female doing hair. She gotta start off on a doll. She can't just start off on her girlfriend's head. Some do. We're not saying that they don't. But we're talking about the ones that start off with the doll first. I think they even be a little bit more advanced and developed more so than the ones that just be playing in people's hair. They probably still playing in people's hair. You feel me? So at the end of the day, my whole topic and logic, like I said, is your take. Everybody got their own way of things or how they operate, but like I said, you gotta look at how advanced the child is, what the child is capable of knowing. Things some children is more advanced than you at a certain age, or more advanced than you was at that age. So you want to keep them in daycare and only know what you know? That ain't right. That ain't fair. To the point that you only know what you know, to the point that you saying to yourself that they training us to be like this. How? When you don't know how to step outside the box and do other things other than what you're doing. You only know what you know because that's all you know. Get with me, money makers.